Crystal Achille. I'm the Chief Financial Strategist here at Confidence Wealth, and every week I try to bring a topic that's talked about and see if that can be of help to you, because it may be conversation you've been having with your friends, colleagues, or family members. So one of the topics, and I would say it's not one of the topics, but the topic has been obviously, is it the right time to invest? Is this the right time to be in the market? And it just seems to revolve around a lot of the question around the word time. So time, unfortunately, is something that if everybody knew how to time the market, they'll be the richest person in the world and probably wouldn't share that secret with anyone. So it really is very difficult to say time. So you have to always look and say, do I have a solid plan in place? And can I survive my time in the market? Because a good solid plan in place, and a lot of times if you see investors and really wealthy people that have had money and have built their assets for a long period of time, whether it be real estate, stock market, combination, or whatever it may be, even businesses, it's been through long term. That not short term, but long term, their time in the market. So the idea is that if you have a solid plan in place, you don't worry about the volatility because it's already been tested. When you have your safety net in place, you know that you're going to be okay, whether the fluctuations are happening that are in short term or maybe even deeper for a little bit, you're going to be able to survive it. What you don't want to do is time, because timing means you always miss out on opportunities. No one knows how high things are going to go. So I'll give you an example. Why don't we start with a simple thing of Amazon? There were a lot of people a few years ago that were saying Amazon is at its height. It's not a good one to buy. And that's when it was $600 a share. Well, we all saw how high Amazon came. We saw it go to 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. So the point is, no one knows. Now, this could have gone the other direction as well. But the idea of having your time in the market is that take a look at what's a good plan for you. You set up the right bucket strategies, you set up the right asset allocation, and then you buy things you believe in for the long term. And that's really having a nice, good, solid plan in place, because you don't want to look at how do I time the market, or there's always, well, this is not the right time to invest or have my money tied up because the market is bad. Well, this is not the time for me to go in the market because the market is good. This is not the time to go in the market because I don't like this, whoever's running the country this time around, and whatever it may be, because we hear things like that throughout the years, whether it's politics, economy, markets ups and downs, what's happening in the world. It really is, if we just went off of, well, we shouldn't invest because of all those reasons, you would just have your money set aside and not really earn anything. But really, when you take a look at successful people that have had their assets and net worth grow, they had the right plan in place, the foundation was right, they had the right diversification, and they had timeline associated with each of those asset allocation and buckets. And that's how they were able to survive the ups and downs, because, everyone is in a different stage of retirement. Accumulation is different than preservation versus distribution. Remember, again, as a reminder, there are 3 stages to a financial plan. Accumulation at the beginning, you have a long timeline. You can go ahead and invest aggressively, put money away. Then you get to preservation, where you can't go backwards because you're only a few years away, or at retirement, then you are at the distribution phase where you need money from your retirement funds. Now, keep in mind, everyone's risk tolerance is different, but really what matters is, can your plan, your cash flow, your lifestyle survive whatever investments you're in? So I know as current clients, Planning M Foundation was always set up, so you have nothing to worry about. But those of you who are listening, friends and family of our clients, that you're like, I'm not sure, do I have the right strategy in place? That's why it's good to get a second opinion. Test it out, run a stress test on it, and see, will this survive what I need to accomplish and my goals? So feel free to message me here if you want to have a session, or email me at askcrystal@icwm.com. In the meantime, if there's a topic or a subject you want to talk about, don't hesitate to post it here, or again, email it to me at crystal@confidencewealth.com or icwm.com. Both works. Have a great one. Until next week.